On the other hand, there's a lot of put positioning at that lower price there on the red bar. So when the market fluctuates and those prices are kind of approaching, then you're going to see a lot of reaction. And the reaction can come in different forms, whether it's like a reversal reaction or it's an inflection point where, similar to the GameStop example, where the price kept like skyrocketing high and we see those gamma squeezes because people are not selling their options and they keep buying, and therefore the market makers has to kind of like buy and sell the underlying stock to offset the risk.
Yeah. So as you were talking, or as you were showing this on the screen, I remembered a moment back very early in my trading career. This is early 2000s, and I was in like a online trading group kind of thing, and the head trader was always talking about options and saying the banks are going to protect this area and they're going to try and push the market up to here and things like that. And sometimes those levels were like, well, I know she was looking at the options data, but just looking at the chart, it's like that's in the middle of nowhere. How can that be? But I know we can't really see a lot on this chart here because it's only a small part of the historical chart there. But do you find that these options levels align with traditional support and resistance zones and things like that to give more credibility, I guess, to just chart reading?
It could be, yes, but I would look at this chart. So I would look at the options data as a sentiment indicator from the market, right? So options data provides an immense amount of information on where participants are moving. So first of all, we can understand from this chart which are the strike price with the highest open interest and gamma. So knowing those strike prices can tell us, okay, there's a lot of investors that are buying out of the money calls, in this case at the $2,400 level, right? So that means that somebody, whether it's institutional or retail, have done the research and they are thinking that the price is going to go to that level, right? Maybe it's not going to go to that level, and we can't predict the future, but we can get this. From this information, we can define that there's a lot of bullish sentiment in the market compared to bearish sentiment. So that's like a good indicator, especially if you're looking at support and resistance level. But this becomes very valuable when you are looking to take profit, because the goal for trading is not to make money, but it's to not lose money, right? That's the most important part. I think that every trader should look at the trade as a plan. I have an idea. I'm going to risk X to make Y, but the most important part is always not lose on your trade. And knowing when to get out or when to stop is equally as important as like, hey, I'm making 10X on a trade. So that's why these reaction zones become very important.